Hello, BookTube friends. How are you today? I hope you are well. My name is Flo or Flossie, whichever you prefer, and this is the Grape Jelly Library where we do love to talk about those books. And today we are going to talk about another 5-star book. I can't believe it. I ended my year of 2022 with nothing but junkers. I couldn't pick a good book to save my life. And the start of 2023, all of January, and so far, this far into February, 5 stars, 5 stars. It's like the 4th of July in here as far as books come. They are explosive. These books are dynamite. Now it seems that I can't pick a bad book, and I'm all about that. I'm all about the 5-star books. Keep them coming. The book that I want to talk about today, holy moly is all I can say. It's telling me that it was first published August 17th in London, England in 1945. Any guesses? I'll give you a minute. Some of you have gotten that right, and some of you, but I couldn't blame you because it was a tough one to guess. The book that I'm talking about is Animal Farm by George Orwell. Let me see if I have his other one handy. I do not. It's over there somewhere. 1984. Hated it. Hated it. Came out of that book feeling like I needed to take a bath. It was just a bad book. It did not resonate with me at all. It was a beautiful summer, sunny day, and it was too beautiful of a day for me to be reading something so dismal. That's why I put off reading Animal Farm. Now, here's my story with why I didn't read Animal Farm and why I did. So one day I was at Target, and the back of the store, they had this cute little cover of the book Animal Farm, and I put it in my cart. It was gonna come home with me. And you know how you do that? You just put things in your cart, and then once you approach the register, you go, do I really want everything that I chose? Or can I do better and leave some things behind? And that was the mood or the mode that we were working with that day. So I took it out of my cart and I set it on top of the soda cooler by the checkout. And I watched, as I got closer to my checkout, I watched somebody pick that up, put it in their cart, and then proceed to the register and scan it out for themselves. And that got me thinking, maybe they know something that I don't. But still, I never ordered the book. I never went searching for the book. It was, I put it out of my mind. Then sometime last year, I was in Target again, and I saw a different version of the book. And this time, I decided that I was gonna go through with it. And I did purchase it, but I did nothing with it. It sat on the shelf. Well, I am looking to complete my 25 books read what you own, the 25 book challenge. And for those of you who have not been following along, yes, I made a faux pas and I did buy an Evel Knievel book, not thinking, and said that I was out. I quit the challenge, but in reality, I didn't quit the challenge. I decided that one little mistake wasn't going to make me a quitter. I was gonna it was just a little trip up. I was actually going to see this challenge through. And so that's what I'm doing. But I am getting a little bit tired of this challenge. And so I want to buy books. And so I'm looking for a couple of short books to read to, you know, propel me further into this challenge. So I picked this one up off the shelf. As you already know, if you caught the beginning of this video, I gave it 5 stars. It's fabulous. Fabulous. I love my animals. I love my animals so much, and I don't want any harm to come to them, and I don't want any pain to be inflicted upon them. So I was a little leery because I didn't want to venture into animal cruelty territory. But I bit the bullet and I jumped in. And I have to say, me being non-violent with the animals, I could handle where this book was going. Now, I'm going to say a curse in about, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 seconds. This book, I feel like 1945 and 2023, I feel like same shit, different day. That's exactly how I felt coming out of this book. I am the type of reader that I need silence. I can do a little mood music, but if somebody is chit-chatting in the background, I do not have a taekwondo mind where I am focused and I can read and contemplate. I cannot do that. I need silence or mood music. But my husband had that television blaring. His ears are shot from working in a machine shop all his life, and so he likes things a little bit loud. And normally I don't mind, but when I'm reading, a little bit. But anyways, he had that TV blaring in the parlor, and I was in the living room, and I didn't even give a poop that it was that loud because I didn't hear anything that was going on. I didn't hear any background noise. I was so focused in on this book. This book is about a couple of animals that live on a farm whose owner isn't kindly to them. None of these animals, cows, dogs, pigs, chickens, pigeons. I love pigeons. None of these animals are pets. His view is basically animals have a purpose in this life, and it is not to have them as pets. He doesn't bond with them and form a relationship with them. He just tends to their needs, basic needs, and goes about his day. He's more interested in drinking. So one day these animals decide that they are going to rebel. They are going to form a committee, make some commandments, abide by these commandments, and rebel. And basically that's what they do. They run Mr. Jones out of town. But something somehow, some way happens amongst the animals that is quite shocking. I guess it's to be expected, but it's quite shocking. So I'm not going to tell you any more. I'm just going to say this, guys. This book is 97 pages long. If you're looking for a quick read like I was, 97 pages, you can knock this out in a day. I'm going to pull the plug there because I don't want to give too many spoilers away, and I fear that I'm probably not that good with zipping it. But anyways, if you have a little bit of time, that is free and you don't know what to read, or if you have a reading challenge yourself that you're trying to see through, or if you have come out of a couple of bigger books and you just want something quick, easy breezy, this is your book. I feel like everybody should read this book. I'm going to pull the plug there, but not before I read the little snippet on the back of the book. I feel like the experts who write these things up can do a way better job than I ever could. In his story of a downtrodden society of overworked, mistreated animals and their quest to create a paradise of progress, justice, and equality, George Orwell gave us one of the most scathing, satiric fables ever written. As ferociously fresh as it was more than a half a century ago, Animal Farm is a parable about would-be liberators everywhere. As we witness the rise and bloody fall of the revolutionary animals through the lens of our own history, we see the seeds of totalitarianism in the most idealistic organizations and in our most charismatic leaders, the souls of our cruelest oppressors. This is unbelievable. And sadly, still rings true today. If you want to feel all the feels, read this book. Until my next video, know I love you. Be good, be well, and be reading.